Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining the live stream. My name is Dean. Let's talk crypto. This is where you subscribe for daily Bitcoin updates and technical analysis. We track the price of Bitcoin as a proxy for the cryptocurrency markets at large. Today is the 21st of December, 2021. And this is the live stream. This is the third time I'm coming to you today. First time for the morning stroll. The second time for VRA update, and now for the live stream. Welcome. Apologies for any delay. I don't know why. I thought that I should show up at 5:45. Alas, I'm 15 minutes late. Okay, let's close some tabs. Let's close this. Let's close this. Let's close this, this, just cleaning up a bit. Okay. All right. Should be all good. Let's double check that everything's fine in terms of the technicals, and we're on and we're live. You guys can hear me fine and everything like that. One moment. All right. And yes, be all good. We're good. Perfect. All right. This is a very important stream, okay? And the title is Preparing an Exit Strategy. This is so important. This is so important. I'm not saying I'm a perfect analyst. I'm not saying I'm a perfect trader. But I'm decent. And I have seen these larger scale moves for quite some time. Let's start on Bitcoin. I'm on VRA for obvious reasons. This is one of my larger bags that I'm preparing to exit, right? But Bitcoin, right? Threw us for a loop. Where's my pen? Where is my pen? Let's see. I gotta find. Oh, there it is. Right next to me. This damn region right here really threw us for a loop, yeah? And good trading is all mindset, okay? If you're a good trader and you lost there, and you're kicking yourself and you're thinking you're terrible or whatever, it's very difficult to make it. If you're a trader, rather, if you're a bad trader and you lost there, a good or bad trader, right? If you're a trader and you think negatively about losing money in this region, you need to work on your mindset, because even the best traders in the world have losing streaks. The best traders in the world at some point in time were not the best traders in the world. They were learning. What separates the good from the bad from the best is that the best were willing to learn, okay? And the best had enough resources, they had enough capital to keep going, okay? So you need to be cautious enough, you need to be conservative enough to stay in the game, not to liquidate yourself, not to totally divest your trading portfolio of all funds, so that you can continue to learn, continue to grow, continue to develop, continue to refine your strategies. But this region was very challenging. However, it's always darkest before the dawn, and after all of this, now we finally get our up only action, okay? That's the C wave. This is the C wave. You see, I've drawn it out. We should expect 5 waves up. So pretty much up only action. This is stuff pretty much anybody can trade. This is very simple. The pullbacks are elementary, right? You hit a high, right? You're going to hit a high, I think, around 50K. Then you get a pullback for wave 2 between 0.5 and 618. Okay, maybe hitting this this upper resistance for the wedge, okay? And then You keep going. Wave 3, pull back between the 382 and the 236. Okay, 236 and 382, and then finally your wave 5. Okay, so this is what I'm seeing all throughout. Okay, with some exceptions. Okay, let's just go around really quickly. VRA, for instance, I've been looking at that quite a bit today. Same stuff. You see, you have your in VRA, you have your 5 waves down. Okay, you have your 5 waves down, just like in Bitcoin, and then you have your, let's see, what am I, oh, okay, I see what I did. No, this is confusing me. This should be here. There we go. Okay, sorry. So you have your 5 waves down, just like in Bitcoin. You had your A wave, your B wave consolidating counter to the A wave, and now you finally have your breakout in VRA, okay? And where do we expect the breakout to go? Very simply, take your, this is trading or charting 101, where you have your pattern, your, what is this called? A descending triangle, I believe, right? A descending triangle because it's flat. Yeah, it's a descending triangle. And it's a breakout to the upside, point of breakout. You're expecting to hit the 618, okay? Do you see that? It's almost spot on. And lo and behold, where's the upper limit for the 2 wave? It's the 618. So this is where I'm expecting to take profit for VRA, right at 5.4 cents, 5 cents, say, okay? And that's a large bag I expect to unload. That's how I'm preparing to exit the market, because after this, right, if this is a 2 wave, right, and you have A, B, C, 3 waves, you will have a continuation of the downtrend. And you see just how impulsive this was, right? This took no time at all. The price of VRA went from 7 cents all the way down to 3 cents, okay? It's less than half. It's 58% drop in the span of, how fast was that? In the span of 8 days and 4 hours, okay? That was just like down and down and down and down. 5 waves down, 8 days and 4 hours, okay? So maybe in the span of a week, you can expect VRA to go from whatever, 5 cents to wherever the end of this 3 wave will be, Obviously, I'm not on log scale, so it's going into the negative. It's not going to be into the negative, but it may be 2 cents, right? It may be 1 penny, right? So this is why it's very important not just to buy and hold, right? That's one strategy, but if you are looking to make money, you're looking to accumulate, you have to look to get out when you see a large downtrend, okay? And this is a conservative exit, right? And I'm going to tell you why this is a conservative exit. It's conservative because we didn't try to time the top by, saying, oh, this is, we're going to get out at the A wave and this is an A wave. Like, we didn't know. I didn't know. Okay, let me speak for myself. I did not know that this A wave was done over, the A wave was done over here. Okay, I didn't know that was the end of the A wave, around 5.5 cents. I didn't know that, right? And that this was the B wave, and then the C wave was going to start. Had I known, I would have sold at the top of the B wave, which is the best place to sell, right? I was expecting a flat correction that was going to retrace beyond the beginning of the A wave, and I didn't get that, so I was like, we must still be in the A wave, okay? And that's kind of where expectation can lead you astray, but it's fine, you know. But essentially, you let the first wave play out. You patiently waited for the first wave to play out. Now the second wave allows for that exit. This is why I'm exiting, okay? And that's VRA, but you can apply that to pretty much anything in the market, okay? We just looked at Bitcoin. You can look at, let's see, where's Ethereum? Let's not look at Ethereum right now. We can look at Cardano, ADA. ADA is essentially in its wave 1 as well, right? Do you see that? If this isn't an impulse, I don't know what is. I mean, look at this. It's heinous. It's just down only, okay? And you got your 5 waves down. Right here. Let's see. You got you had your 5 waves up. You had your A, B, C. Okay, yeah. So in ADA, you also had an A, B. Oh, where's the B? Okay, let's see. Let's double check that that's true. Let's see. Let's see. Yep. No, let's see. Where's the A? This is the A. Okay, there we go. Got it. Okay, so in ADA, you also had a zigzag, right? That's the A wave. And then it consolidates. This is the B wave. This was the first chance to exit, but hard to read, okay? Now you get your 5 waves down, okay? And now you get your consolidation. You're going to get, you had an A, a B, now you're going to get a C, okay? This is the place to exit. It's all about this kind of strategy if you really want to accumulate, okay? And, you know, savvy investors know to do this. It's not like you're buying and selling, you know, every day. You're not doing that. But you're looking at the market on a larger time frame, and you're seeing patterns and trends, and you're making smart decisions to exit your positions because you're not trying to take too much of a hit in a downtrending market. This is clearly a downtrending market. Anybody who tells you otherwise can't, you know, is lying. I mean, it's obviously a downtrending market. You've been going down in ADA pretty much perpetually ever since whoops, what am I doing? Ever since the 2nd of September, okay? We've been down only pretty much for 110 days, okay? So right now, ADA and other assets in the crypto market are going to experience a slight respite. ADA, for instance, can reach as high as $1.92, all right? And will it reach $1.92? I don't know. It may not. Just looking at this descending triangle right here, all I'm seeing is the target would be very simply, no, that's not correct. It can't be under the 382. So ADA may just hit $1.64, the minimum retracement, because looking at the purported sort of target for this descending triangle or whatever it's called, that target doesn't seem to go beyond, right, the 382. And we all know that according to Elliott Wave principles, the 382 is the minimum retracement for a 2-wave correction. Okay, so I don't expect ADA to really go beyond $1.64. I expect it to kiss $1.64, right? Basically hit the 382 and then return. That's what I'm seeing for ADA. So like a 27% increase, which is a good increase. But like if you are a holder of this asset, you're looking to get out at as high a price as possible, and you may not like the fact that we're doing the minimum retracement, or it's likely that we do only the minimum retracement in ADA. But yeah, just to give you an example, that's exit strategies are crucial right now, because you know what's happening? We're in a green market right now. I mean, just look at my watch list. It's all green, right? You have pumpers and many people in crypto, retail investors, kind of professional traders as well. They're looking at this VRA. What did I just do with my VRA? Sorry, 1 second. I think I just erased it. They're looking at these assets like VRA, and they're seeing, 11 VRA just pumped almost 12%. We're going to the moon. The downtrend is over. We're going to hit new all-time highs, right? And they're doubling down. They've got targets. They think the bull run has resumed, not understanding we've never been in a bull run, right? Maybe they don't have much context in terms of their general analysis. They're just looking at, one move here and one move there, even if it's just on the daily, or 8-hour or 4-hour chart, okay? But the savvy investor knows we're in a downtrend, and the target for that is at the bottom of, this ABC correction. We're in a C wave, right? Impulse to the downside. So the name of the game, if you want to really make it in crypto, you have to understand when to sell. And the people who tell you can't sell the top, they're full of it. They can't sell the top. Technical analysis is challenging. I'm on here every day. I'm trading in and out of the market, multiple trades a day sometimes. And you can see there's full transparency. You see what I say in the morning. Sometimes it's spot on, sometimes it's dead wrong. But I'm trading smaller moves, smaller time frames. If I'm zoomed out for the weekly chart, for the monthly chart, for the daily chart, I've called these moves. I called this downturn, right? And it's not like I'm a rocket scientist or anything, but very simply, you have an ABC correction, right? I called that months ago. If you're subscribed to the channel, you'll know that. So it wasn't a surprise for anybody subscribed to this channel that we started to go down, that we didn't hit 100K like everybody was telling you we were going to hit in November, Upvember, or whatever the hell they were calling it, and that December wasn't going to be bullish despite what people call the Christmas rally. This was not a surprise. Why? We did the rudimentary analysis. We know that every correction happens in three waves, essentially, and sometimes 5, but mostly 3. And we saw an A, B, C correction, and it's been playing out. Given that we know we're in a downtrend and we know we're in a C wave, you have to look for ways out of the market. This is everything. Because if you stay in, I don't care. It doesn't matter what the hell you're holding. People have this idea that, if you hold really good quality tokens, they're going to go up forever. That's so idiotic. Everything, without exception, goes up and down. Who doesn't know that? Yet people act as if that isn't the case, right? Your ADA must be going down because it's a shitcoin. No, you're an idiot. ADA's going down because everything goes down and it's just time to go down. So it's going down. So will your cherished coin of the day, okay? Everything is going down. It does not matter what the fundamentals are. It does not matter what the Fed says. It doesn't matter how bullish it is or how many coins they burn. Eventually, they will correct. Everything will correct, okay? Knowing that and knowing general patterns, if you want to make a lot of money, you sell close to the top. You sell in a relief rally, and you get the hell out of the way for the nuke. Because let me tell you, the third wave of this Bitcoin nuke is going to be heinous. People thought the first wave sucked. You haven't seen anything if you thought the first wave sucked. This was the first wave. The first wave is just the intro, right? The first wave is just like the appetizer. The third wave is usually the most impulsive and the longest of the waves. Okay, we all know this, those of us that study Elliott Wave theory. So this is why you need to prepare to exit the market. Where? Okay, very simply, you take the top of the wave to the bottom of the wave, you pull your fibs, and you see that as soon as Bitcoin enters between the 382 and the 618, right, this region right here, it can turn around at any time, okay? It doesn't mean that it's going to hit the 382 and turn around. No. It means that, according to Elliott Wave theory, the minimum retracement of a two-wave, if we're in a two-wave, which it seems like we're in a two-wave, we've gotten so much confirmation, right, that this is a one-wave, right, and that this has been a two-wave, right, comprised of three waves, an A wave, right, A wave, a B wave, and now a C wave. This is impulsive. That's why it's up only. This is why this is the easiest trade, right? When you're trading impulses, like a baby could do it. Like you just put the money in and you wait, and you enter on the second wave or the fourth wave retrace, and you just leave it until it hits your target at the end of 5 or close to that. Okay, so this is why once we go long, set it and forget it. These C wave impulses are awesome. The issue is that we're not in a bull trend. We are in a correction, okay? Which means at the end of this fifth wave, the party stops and we all fall down, okay? And a lot of people, I'm going to tell you, I'm going to repeat this, so many people are going to be caught with their pants down. So many people. Because they're of the opinion that we are in a bull run. They don't understand larger trends. Maybe they don't know Elliott Wave theory. Maybe they're just blind to, they don't look at the charts much. They think that we're going to hit all-time highs, or we're going to breach this larger downtrend, okay? And, if they draw their trend lines, right, for the downtrend, as soon as we breach this right here around 50K, they think, okay, we're probably going to hit 50K and then come back down to retest. Sorry, this is me talking, not them. As soon as we hit 50K, we're going to probably hit this resistance here, and that'll be the end of the first wave. Retest this line right here, which is the upper boundary of our B wave, okay? And we're going to turn old resistance into new support. We're going to go up for the third wave and fourth wave and then fifth wave. Okay, as soon as we go up for the third wave and we breach this larger resistance right here, I guarantee you your favorite YouTuber is going to say, that's it. This RS flip, resistance to support flip, is confirmed. We're going to the moon. That is the confirmation that we are going to make all-time highs. They're going to double down on their $1 million trades or whatever. Okay. Then when we get here and we lose steam and then we start petering out, they're going to say, oh, it was a fake out. It was a fake out. And we start going down impulsively. That third wave is going to happen quickly. That third wave is going to happen in such a way that if you don't know what's coming, you're not going to be able to do anything about it until it hits. Kind of like the first wave. Okay? So just word to the wise. You prepare now. Prepare your exit now. Enjoy the pump, but understand what the pump is for. The pump is for you to exit if you have not yet exited your positions. And I'm talking about your buy and hold positions. That's how you make money in this market. You buy and you hold. Obviously, some of you may be too afraid to sell your large positions. That's fine. You do whatever you want. But if you want to play this market, ideally, you go into stables, right? And you put it, I don't know, in like Celsius in centralized finance or something. You put it in a conservative place that you can earn yield, and you're not like risking your large bags under some sketchy DeFi protocol that just popped up yesterday with like 50,000 APY. 50,000% APY. So that's basically it. Look up and down the market. You see that. Some coins, some assets are in different spots, okay? But most of them are in this position. For instance, Link is one of those assets. Link, Litecoin, they have not yet begun their two wave, okay? Or sorry, their one wave. They've not yet begun their one wave. And the reason being is that this was the big drop, okay? This was the May drop, right? There's everything else in the market. For instance, Bitcoin, let me just show you really quickly. Bitcoin had that big drop as well in May, okay? This was Bitcoin's A wave. Look at the B wave. This is what everybody was calling a bull market, right? Obviously, it's higher highs and higher lows, but it's three waves. It's corrective. It's counter trend to the initial trend that started the A wave, which is down, okay? This is what everybody enjoyed pretty much for the past, what? How long has this been going on? Okay, we've been enjoying this for about 110 days, for 3 months, okay? An uptrend for 3 months, okay? Now look at Link. Look at Litecoin. So Link kind of enjoyed that, but didn't, okay? Look at Link. You had this B wave, but it's not much of a B wave. It is a zigzag. Okay? It's a zigzag. I'm looking at this again. It's a zigzag. It's a zigzag. That's what it is. It's a zigzag. It's a complete B wave, but it's a zigzag. It also has started its C wave. I completely changed my mind. Pretty much everything is in the same spot, okay? Let's go back to that. I clicked out of it. Pretty much everything's in the same spot, okay? And this is something I made the mistake of saying in the past. But, I come to the realization that this is a complete B wave in Link. This is a complete B wave in Litecoin. It's a funky looking B wave, but it's complete. Okay, let me they're zigzag B waves. They're not flat corrections. So that's why you didn't get new all-time highs in Litecoin and in Link, and you won't until the bull run resumes. Do you see this? And this is a mistake I made. I was under the impression that this B wave needed to come up all the way here. So I was saying that, Link, Litecoin, these coins are going to do huge numbers. But the more this went on, the more I realized, okay, this can't be a sort of another sort of part of the B wave. No, we're already in the C wave here. This is the C wave for Litecoin. This is the C wave for Link. This was the first wave. This was the first wave. And this is the 2 wave. So I don't expect Link, just like I don't expect Bitcoin, or just like I don't expect VRA to make it beyond the 618 of this downtrend. Okay? I don't expect Link to pass $30. Okay? I think that's the high. That's the high for this retrace. Okay? It can end, and it looks to me like it's targeting right now around $25, $26. Okay? And that's just doing simple pattern analysis. I took the height of the descending triangle, and then I superimpose it at the site of breakout. And that's how I have my target, about $25, $26, okay? And that, you see, it breaches the 382, okay? And we know that that's the minimum retracement for a 2 wave. So as long as it breaches the 382, it's fair game to continue its downtrend. This is why it's so important to prepare an exit strategy, right? If you're thinking that it's going to go and make a new all-time high, the second it starts petering out and reverses course, you're left with your pants down, and you're really in trouble, because you could have exited your positions. Or if, let's say, you're just trading this, right? I'm trading Link, for instance. I'm still long. Meanwhile, we start an impulse to the downside. We get 5 waves to the downside. I lose all my profits. Yeah, it's just a mess. So this is what I'm seeing in the market. Pretty much everything is in a 2 wave. Okay, pretty much everything. Not everything. Let's see. I think Luna is in a different spot. Luna looks like it's just finishing its B wave. Okay, this was A. This is B. And, okay, so this is A, this is B, and you're going to get C, okay? But, so Luna hasn't yet started its first wave down, and this is why, people are thinking, oh, Luna must be the best coin because, it must be fundamentally sound because it just keeps going up. No, it's just in a different spot, okay? So that's my view on the market, and this is why it's so important to prepare for an exit. Prepare for an exit. You do not want to be caught unprepared, unawares. You gotta get out when you're still able, or else you're going to get wrecked. Same with Solana, right? This was in a downtrend. Look at that. This is clear. What is it? This is an A wave. This is the B wave. I believe this is the B wave. Let's see. Yeah, this is A wave. This is a B wave. It's an extended B wave, or what you call a I think it's called an extended B wave, when it falls between the 1236 and the 1618. And now you're getting your you got your wait, hold up. Yeah, you got this is A, B, C. Okay, that was your C wave. And this is going to come up a little bit and then resume. Okay, so you're seeing the same thing everywhere. The name of the game, look for an exit between the 382 and the 618. Hey, JHUI, I'm not exactly sure how to pronounce that. Let's look at VET. Hi, Dean, can you look at a target for VET? Yeah, VET, same thing. Let's just get a little context. Go on the 4-day chart. I see I put a... Let me just erase this, whatever this is. Let me go on log, auto. Okay. Okay, so this clearly is a B wave, right? 1, 2, 3. That's 3 waves. Then you have A, B, your first wave, impulsive wave down. I mean, this was just like heinous, right? Went from all the way from what was this? 18, 19 cents down to 4 cents, okay? And the A wave bounced up, so let's go on smaller time frame. Actually, let's erase this first. A lot of mess. All right, now smaller time frame, 4 hour. That's an A wave. That is a freaking A wave. Look at that. That was bought up quite hard. Okay, so that's your A wave. Now you have your B wave, W, X, Y, X, Z. Okay, so that is your complex correction that you got. And to be honest, judging by the amplitude, not even having measured it, but just judging by the amplitude of this B wave, your C wave is not going to be that high. It's probably going to be one of those projects like ADA. You're probably just looking at a minimum retracement here, just judging only by the amplitude of this B wave, okay? But I may be wrong because the A wave was so sort of large. What we can do is we can do this. We can take our trend-based fib extension, turn on the magnet from the bottom of A. Let's get off of log. Well, no, let's stay on log. From the bottom of A to the top to the bottom of B, between the 1 and the 1236 would give you 0.16 to 0.19. So this is the target. Let's just put some lines here so we can remember. So that's the 1, that's the conservative target. And then this is the quote unquote maximal target, 1 to the 1236 for the C wave, okay? And now let's run the fibs, and it's clear that this is the top of the 1 wave. Actually, now I'm confused. Yeah, there's no way it's going to the top of the 1 wave, right? It doesn't work that way. So what that tells me is that we can't use this wick as A, okay? We just can't use this wick as A because that would basically have a retrace all the way to the top of the of the impulsive wave, which it doesn't work. Okay, so we're going to have to measure this the old-fashioned way, just the amplitude of the channel, which is about here. Let's zoom in. Amplitude of the channel right there. So the height of the channel from the site of breakout, which seems like it's gonna be here. If we move this out, okay, we're about to break out. Gives us about a 10-cent target, okay, and let's see, that may be like the minimum retracement. If we take our fibs, and let me get off of log. Let me get off of log and redo that without the log, because that does affect the target. Yeah, here we go. Do that. Boom. And there we go. Yeah, about 10 cents. Same. Okay, now let's take our fib retracement from the top. Okay, where's the top? Is it here? Yeah. To the bottom. And that would take you to beyond the 382. So that's a valid target. I would say I would be out of a VET at 10 cents. I would set my target for 10 cents and get the hell out of Dodge. Obviously, as soon as it hits 9.5 cents, it's fair game to turn around. But quite simply, just look at Bitcoin. If Bitcoin's ready to go, everybody's leaving the party. If Bitcoin's still staying for the last dance, then everybody's kind of going to hang around. When Bitcoin decides to go, everyone is leaving the party. That's the power of tracking the price of Bitcoin as a proxy for the cryptocurrency markets at large. Yeah. So that's what I'm seeing with VET. Anyone else have any other requests? Yeah, that was a crazy drop. That indeed was very crazy. I mean, like, look at this. This is crazy. And it happened in 4 hours. I mean, it's just like, God damn. 60% in a day, like, in 4 hours, 60%, like 50-60% in 4 hours, like, that is crazy, right? But that's basically just letting you know this is the potential. This is what can possibly happen if you stick around. And this was just the one wave. Imagine what the 3 wave's gonna look like. Freaking hell! Like the 3 wave, you're gonna have grown folks crying. It's gonna be crazy. But this is the power of using technical analysis to making these investment decisions, right? It's not, nobody's saying you gotta day trade, buy and sell, multiple times. It's just, even if you have large positions, you should be able to have a rudimentary understanding of where you're at in the market cycle. Because all these are market cycles, right? Everything goes up and down. So VET is going to go down just like everything else. This is the perfect place to exit the position. And this is why this is the most important video I've made up until now. This is the most important live stream, rather, because think about it. If you don't exit your positions and you stick around, you will lose probably, not 100%, like 80%, 90% of the value of your assets in your alts, right? Because if Bitcoin's going down something like to 30K, right? Let's say Bitcoin's going to 30K, just a rough estimate. If we get a retrace to the 1. Don't know yet, but that's possible. And it's probable. Okay, if Bitcoin does that kind of retrace, and that would be from here, well, let's say from the 58K region, if it drops down to 30K, that would be a 50% retrace. If Bitcoin's doing 50% markdown, your favorite alt is doing 80 to 90%. Who's into losing 80 to 90% of the value of their asset? This is why this is such an important video. And let's say I'm completely wrong. Let's say I missed the mark. Is it going to kill you? Like, think about it. Like, your opportunity costs are much greater should you stay in rather than getting out and then buying back in, okay? Unlikely, just, I mean, looking at the chart, even, you know, your novice Elliott Wave theoretician, your Elliott Wave analyst can see that. I mean, you don't have to be an Elliott Wave analyst. I mean, you could just be a regular, you know, chartist that has some objectivity. You see that you've hit a top and you've hit a top, and the price structure just doesn't go up randomly. You need kind of to form a base, okay? Anyway, you can see that we're in a downtrend, and the trend is down, and then we are kind of going counter trend right now, right? Anybody can kind of tell that. So it's likely that we're going to get that drop. And if you want to save your capital, you want to protect your capital, you want to accumulate in crypto, you get the hell out when you can, right? And this is the opportunity. Like this green that we see, we won't see again until the fourth wave. Like, we will be seeing red on red on red for elapsed extended periods of time, you know, days, weeks at a time. And you know, we've had a little bit of a taste of that in the first wave and in the consolidation, in the B wave consolidation. And you see how market sentiment just got nasty, right? People were they were depressed. They were, you know, just desolate. This can happen even worse, okay? So this is why it's very important. Make a plan, make an exit strategy, and the exit strategy should be, for most assets, get out between the 382 and the 618. And that's pretty much it. Can you also look at PYR? I know that is pretty popular on crypto Twitter. Let me look at it. So Vulcan Forged. It's up quite a lot right now. Let's see what it's been doing. Okay, I can't really tell on the weekly. Let's see on the daily. I just need some context as to where it's at. Let me go in log. This looks like 5 waves up to me. This looks like an A wave. Okay, it's okay. This is quite simple. All right, this is the trend. And this looks like a complete trend in that you have five waves. I want to say that's the count. I'm just going to use some fib extensions or fib extension to confirm this. So 1, Okay, yeah. So it looks like you got an extended fifth wave there. Let's see. Let's see. No, that can't be a 4. That can't be a 4. It must have been right the first time. It's got to be up here somewhere. Extended third wave then. Let's see. From the bottom. Nah, that can't be it either. This is a little tricky. Or maybe this is one here. Just trying to get the wave count just to get an idea as to what it's doing, making sure it's finished. Thing is, whatever is happening here, if Bitcoin's going down, it's unlikely that it will continue to go up. But I just want to make sure. Well, I'm not making sure, but I just want to do my due diligence here and see where it's possibly at. Okay, so this is a likely 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 wave correction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3 wave. Let's see if that works. Here we go. 1 wave, pull back of 2. Yeah. Looks to me that this is 3. Okay. This is what it looks like to me. This is what it looks like to me. I think it still has one more leg up before it's finished. So that break of trend was basically this third wave. In my estimation, this is a wave 3. And this is going into a wave 5. And it's actually in 5 wave impulse, which is why you see it so impulsive. Whereas other coins are just like in a retrace. This is actually in a B wave uptrend. So it's basically in the C wave of the B wave. This PYR is in the C wave of the B wave, and this is why it's up by so much more than pretty much everything else. It's in an impulse. And then it's going to kind of do its retrace. It's going to finish within the time that it takes for pretty much everything else and Bitcoin to finish its 2 wave impulse. And again, that's not going to take too long, right? When we say prepare for an exit, remember that impulses by definition are quick, right? They're quick. Corrections take a while. We spent 12, 14 days in a B wave because that's the nature of accumulation. That's the nature of consolidation. It takes time. But impulses, by definition, don't take time. They're quick. So these 5 waves up for this 5th wave that I'm seeing in PYR is going to be relatively quick, and it's going to occur within the time that it takes Bitcoin to complete its C wave in this ABC correction 2 wave, okay? And then once you hit that, you're going to get an A wave that's probably going to take you down to the wave 4, then a B wave, retrace, and then it's going to start its C wave. So that's what I'm seeing with PYR. It's at a different point in its, right? You may get a flat correction, or we've seen some assets only do a zigzag. You might get a zigzag because you might not have enough Bitcoin may not allow a full flat retrace. You may just get to the 0.5 of this A drop. So the height, I would sell after 5 waves here rather than waiting for the B wave to retrace. I would sell on 5 waves. Even if you sell early, that would be my exit for PYR, a conservative exit. That's what I'm seeing in this asset. I guess I'm going to get off log. Just erase that. Any other questions? Yeah, of course, my pleasure. Yeah, it's just hopefully, you can get out and take profit. And if you really believe in this project, I think it's a video games studio or something like that. Buy back when it nukes. And if it's projecting, what's it projecting now? Right now, let's say I'm correct, and this is the 4 wave, and the 5 wave 5 prints normally, and it's not like an extended 5th wave. You can expect something like $100, $101, $102, something like that. So if it's at $102 and this is, you sell at $100, say, and it does its A, B, C, it nukes all the way down to, well, it's going to take some time, right? I don't know how this ABC is going to go, but these, I don't know if this is a B wave. It's got to be a B wave at ABC. It's going to probably do a smaller ABC. Nuke down. It's probably going to nuke quite a bit if everything else is nuking quite a bit. Yeah, I reckon you're going to come down quite a bit here. So the buyback would be maybe at $6. I would say, just a rough estimate, right around the 618. Between, $6, I would say. So yeah, that's what I'm seeing for PYR. Anybody else? Yeah, of course. So if there's nothing else, I'm going to end the stream. And wish you guys the best of luck. I hope everybody that's subscribed, everybody that follows this information can make good use of it and doesn't get caught unawares with the impending drop, right? Because we're in a relief rally and it's likely that we're going to get a really, really, really nasty drop. Nastier than, what we've just had with the 1 wave. So hopefully everybody can get out and we can be in stables and watch this go down and sort of expect it to go down and accumulate either gradually or just wait for a bottom signal and then buy back and basically double, triple, quadruple, quintuple your positions. All right. And that's pretty much it for me. And I hope you guys have a great day, great evening, great afternoon, wherever you're at. And I'll see you tomorrow.